here to show you my proof that Goku can destroy Superman. As you see right there, Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga just blew up a planet, and it looks like a moon too, with the one finger, and that's just the Saiyan Saga. That's just the Saiyan Saga. And when it goes all the way to the Buu Saga, I know Goku's far more stronger than that. I know for sure Goku can destroy more than 20 planets in his Super Saiyan 3 form.
Alright now guys, this is pure obvious that Goku, we don't even need to bring God Goku in an account here. We really don't. Because I understand Superman has done powerful things. Like he has incredible feats. But you're taking something that he did one time compared to something that happens consistently in Dragon Ball Z. And they're not giving Dragon Ball Z sites credit for that. They're ignoring that. Look at both death battles. They say we're ignoring power levels because they're bullshit. First of all, if you're ignoring power levels, then what are you using for your source of material for Dragon Ball Z? Because anyone can tell you from Dragon Ball Z and watch Dragon Ball Z, that's the point of the show. Dragon Ball Z has its own its own way to show, their power levels, like what they're capable of doing. Superman is not like that. It's just a guy that's basically doing things to help the galaxy. Like when it comes down to fighting, it's a whole different ball game for Superman. Why do you think Batman can best him at times, even with kryptonite? Like, think about it. Batman is a normal man, but he has like a superhuman brain with martial arts. Goku is an alien, a superpowered alien, just like Superman, but superpowered in fighting. Sure, he can't, hold black holes with his bare fists or nothing, but when it comes to a fight, you might as well be fighting. You might as well be lifting in a black hole. Like, they're not giving Goku his full credit. That's the point. That's what DBZ fans are upset about. Now I'm gonna go a little bit in depth in here about that. Like you just saw, I remember reading the comments on one of these videos that you just watched. Someone said, "Oh well, Superman would just fly away from the beam. The charge up took too long." Yeah, back then, yeah, but it just shows you what they're capable of. Vegeta right there in that scene, probably he wasn't even trying. You seen him when he fought Goku. He was really about to destroy the plane. He was pissed off. That could have happened in a snap of a fraction. Goku countered it with a stronger beam, which means Goku literally threw probably another planet buster times 2 at Vegeta. Vegeta took that and came back, turned to a great ape, and all this stuff to take him down. Superman gets knocked out after one attack when it comes to a fight. Yeah, sure, he has done things that are spectacular, but when it comes to fighting, it's a different ballgame. Point being, even if Superman can fight, even if he couldn't, what makes you think he's going to outbest another superpower alien when it comes to fighting? Like that's not giving Goku credit. You've seen the death battle. You've seen both of them. You've seen both of the fights. It seems like Superman has the better martial arts. I say this: even if Superman can lift Goku up with no problem, Goku, and he wouldn't be able to touch him in a fight. Goku had a heart virus, like in Dragon Ball Z. I think in the Android saga, and the android couldn't even touch him. He was dying from a heart virus, wasn't even aware of it, and the android still couldn't touch him. Even if the android was even stronger than him or fly faster than him, he still couldn't touch Goku when he was trying to land punches. It's a different thing. So you mean to tell me if I'm really fast, if a track star goes into a boxing ring, he's gonna Yeah, he can move. He can run away faster than the boxer. But when the boxer's up and close, what is he going to do? He's going to get beat up. And it's annoying that you're not considering that Superman gets hurt by these things. Goku isn't weak. Goku could do those things as much as Superman had did that one time. You're pointing out things Superman has done one time. When Dragon Ball Z, these are basic things they do during the battle that they have to do to destroy the enemy. Compared to in Superman, it's just a climactic moment, and that's it. He's tired. He's done. They're not telling you all this. They're ignoring those facts. These are facts. The other thing that bothers us is that I'm gonna say it because I'm pretty sure many people are probably scared to say this. I don't know why. The logic that they're using, the logic that they're clearly using to why Superman lost, why Superman won the fight, is the biggest fanboyish reasoning I ever heard of. You're basically saying that Superman wins because he's Superman. Look at the rematch of Goku versus Superman. People, listen to what they say at the end. They're pretty much saying Superman wins because he's Superman. That's all they're saying. They're not bringing out facts. And if they did, they only brought out facts about Superman. What about, they're not considering the force of blast they throw in Dragon Ball Z and how instant and how effortlessly it is during the fight. And how you see Goku clearly blocking, countering, and still fighting and still getting up, whereas Superman, he never even dodges anything. He gets hit. He gets beat up. I don't know where they're getting from. I don't even know how he even fighting Goku hand in hand in the battle at all. He gets bested by by Batman. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I get he does powerful things, but you clearly see him in a battle. He gets fucked up by people who clearly doesn't even have the caliber of Goku. You mean to tell me Darkseid and Doomsday, whatever excuse you have for Superman losing, mental blocks or whatever, I don't care what it is, you mean to tell me them two has a better caliber than a show about a character that's all about fighting, where Superman fights sometimes and always in those sometime fights he gets beat up? You mean to tell me that? Doesn't make no sense. It's proof. It's proof. I mean, I don't know what else to say, and that's just the fact of the matter. Is Goku, they don't even need to bring God mode in the account. And if we did, we'll have to talk about Dragon Ball Super. That rematch occurred way before Dragon Ball Super came out. Dragon Ball Super is a new series that goes in depth about these forms. This is nothing new here. The movies never went in depth about anything. The movies always looked cool in Dragon Ball Z. They were always pretty much upscale, better than the show originally, but they never went in depth about the power and how they achieve forms and stuff like that. There's nothing new. The series just came out. It went in depth. Super Saiyan God Goku now can heal. He heals himself. It seems like there's no limit. See, they're ignoring the fact it's not about. They're right in the way because it's not about power levels. It's the forms in Dragon Ball Z. The forms are important. It's not. Super Saiyan God pretty much almost doesn't have a limit. It does not have any limit, for what I'm understanding. He hasn't even reached it yet, for what we've been shown in the series. The series is very different. Now, I keep talking about Dragon Ball Z because this is obvious stuff. It's obvious. It's almost not really a debate. I see where they're coming from with Superman. I do. But you can't take those things and say that he does those things during battle, in battle, doing it constantly like they do in Dragon Ball Z. It's clearly, they're two different shows. If you're saying Superman could do all that stuff he did in that death battle that was on par with Goku fighting him in a fight, you're basically saying it's the same show. They're doing the same stuff. No, you're taking a show that's about fighting a guy that's mastered fighting since a kid that's a god now, compared to somebody who is clearly powerful but in different situations. And clearly when he's in fights he gets beat up. But in the death battle it's flipped. Like they're the same universe. Like I don't get it. I bet you even Superman fans looked at the death battle and was like, wow, I didn't even know Superman can fight like that. Because if he fought like that he did in that death battle, Doomsday wouldn't have beat him up. Darkseid wouldn't have. They wouldn't even have touched him if he could fight like that. If Superman can fight like that, he wouldn't even be touchable because in Dragon Ball Z, they're untouchable until that new villain comes. That decides that he's just the stronger version, the strongest person. It's clearly different shows. My voice, my throat's dry, but it's obvious, people. It's just pure obvious. Just look at the villains too. Look at the villains. You're talking about an old stone dude that beat up Superman compared to, Kid Buu, who pretty much shouted when he was born, and the whole the whole world was quivering. He was shouting, and the universe instantly, tornadoes, earthquakes started happening. The sky turned black. Everywhere was just shaking. The whole entire earth was shaking when Kid Buu was born and just shouted. Look at the episode. He's effortlessly doing this. He's effortlessly doing this. Come on. Talking about Superman can clap a tornado. Yeah, what if Kid Buu arrived and he decides to shout? You mean to tell me he's going to waste his energy going around clapping all those tornadoes and hurricanes from stopping just from one guy shouting on the planet? Like, come on, that's the difference of the show. That's the difference. But Goku will win. It's not even an opinion, it's a fact. I'm going to go out there and say that. So, yeah, I don't care what the comments say.